Hi everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Off-Road Network, and we are live at 5. Welcome to another Crazy Tuesday. So we're going to do something very different tonight. I decided we need a little bit of motivation in our world. So if you've never heard me do a motivational talk, hold on, because it gets a little aggressive, it gets a little fun, and I love it, and hopefully you guys do too. So we're going to give everybody just a second to jump on because I decided this at like 2 hours ago. So in the meantime, let's wish everybody a happy Mother's Day as you're coming on. I hope you had an amazing Mother's Day on Sunday. Hearts to all the moms out there. Thank you for having fun with our little jib jab video that we did. We started those on Easter, and I mean, they couldn't have been more fun. So we did another one, and I highlighted some moms. So thanks to my mom for being awesome. Hearts to my mom. And then we highlighted Lisa DeLuca. She brings her daughter every Wednesday night to our Ladies Off-Road e-workshop. We'll be talking about these later as well. And then we highlighted Hannah Beck, who, another huge heart, ladies, are you ready for this? Evelyn Ann was born on Monday morning. So congratulations to Hannah. We have our newest Ladies Off-Road Network lady that just hit the ground running. Everybody is great. And then our third mom that we highlighted, well, I guess fourth, other than my mom, is Nicole Minnis. And Nicole was a mom that she was born into the off-road world, and she born her babies into the off-road world. And I know a lot of you are like that as well. So I picked some moms, and I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't been able to see it yet, go watch it. It's hysterical. Facebook did flag it because of the music, and I'm like, this is jib jab. This isn't me, but I guess because I did it live, that's why they did it. So if the music isn't playing, just enjoy the concept because it is really fun. We're also going to talk about the challenges later. We're going to welcome all of our lifetime members. More hearts for all of our lifetime members. We're going to talk about the leadership call. We have a lot going on this week online on our workshops, and I was on a show last night, and I'll be on another one Thursday night, so we'll talk about that. Yes, but here we go. Are you guys ready? Because we need to make it happen right now, right? We need to make it happen. We need to stir it up. We need to stir up life just a little bit. Oh, wait. It just got stirred for us, didn't it? So life just always continues to throw us curveballs. It's ridiculous how many curveballs it throws. Who would have known what had just happened? Who would have known how everything would have just gone down right now? Could you have known that? No. No, there's no way, right? Who lost a job? Or who's working triple time? Who became a homeschool parent overnight and they're like, this is not me. This is not what I'm good at, right? Everything just got stirred up. Every single thing, happened. And everybody reached a new level of vulnerability. Do you feel it? We all feel just like a little bit of vulnerability somewhere. Even walking through Walmart, I see fear in people's eyes with their masks on. There's a vulnerability there. Maybe you're nervous about if you're going to still have your job. Maybe you're nervous if you're going to be able to homeschool your kids correctly, if they're actually getting education. There's some kind of vulnerability going on. And you need to acknowledge it. Don't be scared of it. Don't be scared of it. You need to acknowledge it. Find it, figure it out, understand what it is and where it is. Some things absolutely came to a screeching halt. Shabam. But you know what? That might also be okay too. Right? That might also be okay too. I tease. I'm like, yeah, I've been home for 67 days now. You know what? That might be okay too. Right? Everything came to a screeching halt. So everybody is in a different position. Everybody got their world stirred up. How did it stir up your world? Well, let me put something out there that I want you to really think about. Never let your past circumstances limit your vision for the future. Never let your past circumstances limit your vision for the future. So think about that for a second. What was your past? 67 days ago, we had a whole different scene going on, right? That's the past. Regardless of what it is, regardless of how everything's turned out, maybe you've lost a relationship in this because all of a sudden you realize that you can't be in the same house together, or somebody was cheating on somebody and it really actually became apparent. That's happened in our world. Maybe you got into a situation where everybody is just a little bit out of control. Don't let your past circumstances limit your future. This is actually the coolest time that you could ever have right now. It's your personal responsibility to start thinking about what was my past and what does my future need to look like? What do I want it to look like? How should it look? We're all in a unique moment. All in a unique moment where we get to hit the reset button. Whoever gets to hit the reset button. Like, nobody's ever really allowed to do that. This is a lucky moment. I want everybody to think about how lucky we are to say, whoa, 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 we took the green flag and we've been going in laps and laps and laps and laps and laps, and all of a sudden the caution flag got thrown and the whole pack got regrouped again. And we're going to all regroup again, and then we're going to hit a green flag again, right? We're lucky right now. If you really think about it, we're in a unique moment to hit a restart button. The thing is you get to decide what that restart is going to look like. Nobody's telling you how to line up. Nobody's telling you what spot you're going to be in that new green flag start. You're the only one that's going to tell you that. But consistency equals success. Oh, yeah. Who loves that one? Who's hung out with me enough to hear that one multiple times? So consistency equals success. Cindy right now is smiling. There's a few of you out there that are smiling. And so what I'm pushing you to do too is think about, as you're saying, okay, I got this. What's my consistency? What have I always been good at? Where is that going to be? And then how can I turn that into consistent success, right? Who's ever made caramel before? Have you made caramel? Anybody? So you put ingredients into a pot on the stove, right? All these ingredients. And then you heat it. And of course you have to stir it. And you have to stir it some more. And you have to bring that ingredient group into what's called a rolling boil. If you've never seen candy being made before, it just kind of rolls and it kind of boils right on top. And you got to stir it. And trust me, my grandpa taught me, you have to stir it with a wooden spoon. If you don't stir it with a wooden spoon, you're not going to have good candy. It's not going to happen. It's going to be bad. So you got to stir it with that wooden spoon. You even got to have the right tools. And you got to know the exact set amount of time that caramel has to boil in order for it to be exactly the right consistency of which you want it to be, right? Otherwise, it's going to set up and it's going to break. Or it's going to set up and it's going to be super soft and it's going to get stuck in your teeth. And we don't like caramel that gets stuck in our teeth, and we don't like caramel that breaks our teeth. Instead, we like that caramel that's absolutely perfect. Or maybe we forget to stir it. What happens when we forget to stir it? When we forget to stir it, all of a sudden it's burnt on the bottom. Oh, that's even worse. Now we have burnt caramel that's not set up and breaking our teeth. There's like no great equation to that at all, right? Life is no different. Life is no different. Life is no different than making caramel. It's no different than that. You have to stir it. You have to wait for it to come to that rolling boil. You have to understand what ingredients need to go into it to make it exactly the way that you want it to taste. You have to understand exactly how much time goes into it in order to make it perfect. And because of that, everything happens for a reason. Oh, don't we hate that statement sometimes? I know. Go ahead, throw me some down arrows on that one. But everything happens for a reason, because that right ingredient was there. Because that happened, that allowed the boil to stay just a little bit longer than maybe we thought that we needed it to. Then you need to think about it. Are you scared to reach that heat? Are we scared of rejection? Are we scared of responsibility? Are we scared of regret? There's a lot of things we can be scared of. Trust me, we all deal with them. We all have our inner demons, right? How do you get to the heat? You get to the heat by having positive people around you. Positive people. This Ladies Offroad Network group is amazing. Like, you want to talk about positive people around you? That's why you're here. This is an amazing group. You can reach out to everybody online, but you can also know that you have positive people around you personally too, right? They're the ones that are going to help you hit that heat. They're the ones that are going to say, you can go that far. You can do it. It is okay. Nobody's going to reject you. Well, maybe just a little bit. But hey, guess what? Keep going and do it with a smile. Then where's your rolling boil? What makes you happy? What makes you so happy? This you're moving and you're shaking and you're having fun and you're like, yeah, it's a rolling boil. You just got to keep stirring it so you don't burn that bottom, right? Because we don't want to burn the bottom. We want to keep going. We want to make sure that there's motivation there. What is that thing that is your super happy place that keeps you going? And then, at what point do we pour that caramel out? Did you cook it to the right time? How do we know that? Isn't that the most challenging thing ever, right? Is to know when you can pour the caramel out of the bowl. When is it done? Do you look at it? Do you look at the consistency? Is it just a timer? What happens when you put it out? Is it soft and fluffy? Are you weak and depressed? You're not feeling like you used to? Is it tough and cracking when you put it down? Are you mean and angry and lashing out at people that you shouldn't be lashing out at? Emotions are playing a huge part in what's going on right now. And please take a minute to acknowledge where you're at. Do it. Just self-reflect, self-care, self-understand. Just say to yourself, you know what, Charlene, you're right. I poured myself out of the bowl way too soon. That's the soft and fluffy. Or I let myself overboil and now I'm angry and I'm mad. And that's okay too, because just what? You just realized it. And by just realizing it, we also know we make our own decisions. We all had a major impact. Every single one of us across the country had a major impact. There's not one person, the president included. Like, look at everybody, right? Every single person has been impacted by this in some form, fashion, or way. You are not on an island by yourself. Now, the way you deal with it may have put yourself on your own island, but you're not. You're not there. It's just a matter of how you stirred and how you want to stir. So now here's the thing. You get to make a decision. You get to make a decision on when that boil over point is, on when to roll that boil, on when to pour it out. You get to decide how you want to get back to life, because that's where we're going right now. Everybody's about ready to open the doors on us, and I'm watching people and I'm like, whoa, okay, so it was just as scary getting put in the house. Now, what do we do as we come back out? And that's what you get to decide too. We didn't get to decide to get put into our house. We didn't get to decide to lose our job. We didn't get to decide to homeschool our kids. We didn't get to decide any of those things. But now you get to make decisions on where you're going to go when you come out that house door and how you're going to make it work. Do you want all of your clients back, for those of you that are self-employed? Maybe you don't. Guess what? You're too busy now. You don't need to take that client back. Do you want that job? Honestly, maybe you got laid off. Maybe you're on furlough. Was that the best thing that ever happened to you? Is it time for you to take on a different career? Is it time for you that you finally feel that push in order for you to do something else? How are you doing with the homeschooling thing? Is it working out for you? Are your kids learning through adventures and maybe a little child labor? Right? Like, are your kids learning through adventures? How are you able to do that? Guess what? You're able to do it the best you can. The best you can. It's what I call believe talk. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to continually tell yourself, I got this. We got this. Guess what? I don't know how to do that math, but we're going to do that math. We're going to go drive around and add things up. I don't know. We're going to figure it out, right? You're going to figure out how to get that next job that you always wanted. I think the job market is so interesting right now. Yeah, you know what? If you lost your job, I can't even imagine how you feel. And I've worked with a lot of you in those feelings. But at the same time, you have an opportunity to get that next great job. Yeah, it may be absolutely out of your comfort zone. You're going to learn something new. You're going to enjoy that. And you're going to have a fun time at it. And you're going to go ahead and put that on your resume at some point. And it's just going to add to who you are and the experience and the respect maybe that now you'll have for that group of people that were originally doing that job. You guys have heard this before too. Do what's right, not what's easy. This goes back to the beeve story that I told a couple weeks ago, or was that just last week? I don't remember. It's such a blur. Everything is so fast, right? Everything is so fast and it's so different. Do what's right, not what's easy. You don't know what's right sometimes, or do you? But sometimes some things are so easy, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do this. And all of a sudden the rest of your day is gone and you're like, wait, how did that happen? How did my day go away and I didn't get anything done? Do what's right. And then I'll also give you another set of words. Honor the struggle. It is every day. It's actually Brandon Bouchard. Bonnie got me to go with her to his conference. It was an amazing experience for me. I never buy anything at conferences. I bought the hat. It's sitting on my dresser on top of my little coin thing next to my TV. And it says, honor the struggle. I look at it every morning when I wake up. Honor the struggle. Think about that. Every day is a struggle, regardless of how you want to cut it. We all go through it. Self-employment's even worse, right? Every single day. But if you don't honor that struggle, if you don't say, I survived today, I did a great job, I'm going to continue, I'm going to get there tomorrow again, and I'm going to do better tomorrow. If you don't believe, talk in yourself and say, I'm going to do this tomorrow, and this is what's going to happen, and every single day gets better because you decided to, because you said, I'm going to honor this struggle, I'm going to make this work for me, dang it, I'm going to be better than I was yesterday, one way or another, whatever that means to you, and you can do it, because guess what, we're going to mix it up, right? We're going to stir it up. Our pot got stirred, but we now know that the best thing that can happen to our caramel is to stir it. Because if we don't stir it, our bottom's going to burn, our boil is going to boil over, and we're not going to be ready to pour it out at the right time. So as you guys are getting poured out now into the world, and you're able to go back to work, some of you, and you're able to finally get some kind of normalcy back, and you're trying to find what that normalcy is, guess what? You get to decide what it's going to be. You get to decide how that's going to work out for you. You get to decide what that looks like. It does not have to look like what it did 60 days ago. Never let your past circumstances limit your vision for the future. Never let those past circumstances limit the vision for the future. All right? Everybody gonna go out? You gonna get this? Yes? So if you have been to our convention, those are the types of talks that I give on Sunday just before we kiss and goodbye for the year. Last night on our leadership call, Cindy was kind enough to have her notes right there that she took. And she ended the call for us. I have goosebumps right now. She ended the call for us by just saying these notes. And I'm like, oh my gosh, we absolutely called what was going to happen this year. And so I asked her to send me the notes, a picture of it. And when she did that, I'm like, I feel more motivated than that. I'm going to go get my notes and I'm going to give the Stirring It Up talk. And I definitely changed it for the time, for sure. But then everybody gets a gift as you leave the convention. So this was the gift from the 2019 Ladies Offroad Network Convention. Keep boiling, keep rolling by stirring up your world. Ladies Offroad Network Convention 2019 with the caramel in it. And of course the glitter teal that was all over my toes because I arts and crafts these all by myself just for you. Nobody else gets to do it. So as you see our fun little gifts that I give, that is that's what's going on. And I guarantee Jo Marie that Marissa's crying right now because I already had her crying earlier today. But it's good. This is good, ladies. This is good. You got this. You got this. And it is very awesome. It's a very awesome time. Speaking of very awesome time and very awesome people, I made changes within Ladies Offroad Network as well. The leadership call last night was amazing. We had over 37 girls online with us. And I asked them to come with opinions, which is scary when you ask a whole room full of A-type ladies to come with opinions. And I said, I want to know what you never want to see again out of Ladies Offroad Network, like things that need to go away. And I want to hear what you want to come back or what needs to stay. And we all had a great call. We had some really great ideas. I love where everybody came out with kind of the same thought process. Some duh moments for me. They're like, hey, why don't we do this? And I'm like, oh, super simple. I can do that for you. No problem. So I love the leadership calls. I love that. And out of this entire process came our e-workshops, which again, we'll talk about in a minute, but also our lifetime memberships. I said, ladies, we're not going anywhere. We are here to stay. We might take some naps along the way. Like Piston, I had to bring Piston in tonight so we could add some entertainment value there. And we have lifetime memberships. So I'm going to go down this list. This is clearly a list in progress, but I want to celebrate the ladies that are committing to being a lifetime member. We'll continue to do this, but we'll do like the real celebration at our convention in Michigan, which is July 30th to August 2nd. So this is not necessarily in order other than, I guess, by alphabetical, I guess. So let's just start throwing hearts. All right, just keep going. There's 44 names here. It's gonna act like graduation for a minute. I'm probably gonna kill some people's names. I'll apologize right now. But here comes our list of lifetime members that have committed to the moment, and there's some that I'm working with today right now too, and we get to say their name next week. So Bonnie Lake, Dana Anderson, Gina Ashabranner, Erin Ald, Jamie Bingston, Mandy Brenzia, Robin Brooks, Kim Brown, Heather Browning, Erica Batu, Jessica Chassie, Lori Kaufman. You guys throwing hearts? Yep, cool. Cynthia Cooper Robinson, Lisa DeLuca, Kathy DeMolt, Nicole Edmondson, Arlene Enzel, Arlie, sorry, we got your fancy name in there, Jody French, Britt Nora Gothier, Jesse Greenland, Cindy Groth, Jolene Haynes, Janet Jarvis, Cheryl Johnson, Mary McQueen, Bobby Moore, Esther Newcomb, Carrie Porter, Amy Putnam, Erica Ramos, Lori Robinson, Susan Scadden, Jody Startup, Kathy Tadlock, Jesuita Tafoya, that's the one I'm gonna get you one day, girl. Laura Watson, Stephanie Welch, Emily Evans, Melanie Jefferson, Carol McCall, Kim Potter, Karen Sturitz, Marissa Van Gundy, and Linda Veazey. Yay! Yay, 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 and yay. If you didn't hear your name and I messed up, that's my fault. Everybody else has been getting text messages and emails from me the last couple days. And if you haven't, reach back out to me because that's my fault. But we're in the mix, and I can't wait to read off another great list next week as well. Now, don't get me wrong, just becoming a member is amazing as well. So don't take this as anything different, but I just really wanted to highlight, because we just did lifetime memberships, because I just said, I am here, I committed to you during this whole stir up, and you guys said yes, Charlene. You said yes. You said, let's boil this baby. Let's roll this boil and let's make it happen. And so we did, and you guys rock it all. So huge hearts from me. Throw some more hearts, throw some yeses, throw whatever. Just like, let's be like amazingly awesome at the moment, because, well, you are amazingly awesome at the moment. Oh, I did forget one. Mom is one too. Sorry, Mom, you're stuck. You're stuck for a lifetime. I love it. It's so much fun. So the next level 2 lifetime memberships is you all are getting assigned a new member number. So it'll be like L15, comma, your old number, like 692 or whatever. So L15, comma, 692. Everybody will get a new member number. You're getting put into a group where you'll be able to see probably a couple extra spaces within our chitter chatter. And we're working on putting a gift package together for you, like we were talking about, that has the Ladies Offroad lifetime member on it. So plus I've been making your guys' shirts that you ordered, and so we've been badging the lifetime member on the arm as well. So it's really cool, and I love the membership process now too, because we have these e-workshops, we have trainings available, we have discounts, we have so many great opportunities for you to be successful, and the shirts and the everything. So yes, 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 hearts, 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 and there we go. Oh good, Mom's like, yay. I love it. Too funny. All right, what's left on my list? I will tell you, I'll tell you about the upcoming workshops. So Monday night, last night, I was live with Rebecca on Instagram only on the Rocco 4x4. Can somebody put that in? ROCO 4x4. So you got to go to Instagram and watch that. Watch that. Oh, she got me to tell a couple of fun stories, and I know you guys love hearing stories, so that is there for you. And we talk a lot about Ladies Offroad Network too, so I really appreciate her opportunity to talk about that. Tomorrow night is a big e-workshop, Ladies Offroad e-workshop. Your special host is me. I know, right? So the special host is me, and you are going to learn all about tires. So if you've heard me do the Tires is Sexy group, the Tires is Sexy talk, you've probably only heard like the 5-minute version that I've done in our trail training class. This is the half-hour to 40-minute version where I really get technical into tires. I talk about how to read tires. I talk about how to air down. I talk about a lot more than what you're used to. We're also going to be talking about fire extinguishers because that was something that you guys requested that you wanted to learn more about. So the first section of the workshop is going to be about fire extinguishers, and then we are going to talk about tires are sexy, right? Hashtag. And dig into those. And then on Thursday night, so that's our group, right? And you need to get the link for that. If you'd like to bring a guest, please do. All they need to do is text 480-490-2019 for the work pass text, the code. And so I will send that right out to them. We have plenty of space still left, so invite a friend and let's get people in there. Then the following night, I will be a guest on Southern Four-Wheel Drive Association on their Facebook page. And as part of BF Goodrich Tires, I will also be talking about how tires are sexy. So you guys are actually helping me get prepared, like get everything ready and all juiced up and ready to go, so that on Thursday night when we're live out in the space, out in front of everybody, Charlene is on her A game in order to talk about tires are sexy, because it's been a little while since I've been doing that, but we can nail it. That's going to be in an open format, so that's going to be one where you really want to invite any of your friends, guys, girls, whatever, in order to make sure that they learn more about tires, because again, we always go to those mind-blowing moments. So that is this week, actually really heavy online. So Monday night, the replay is up already on their Instagram. Tonight is Motivational Tuesday. Tomorrow is e-workshops with tires and fire extinguishers. And then Thursday will be with Southern Four-Wheel Drive Association, and that will be tires. It'll be slightly different from what I do on Wednesday, plus there's a Q&A as well, so you never know how that's going to go. And then the challenge is going awesome. So I've been watching ladies get in. I have been helping ladies get in. If you need help, if you have not gotten in, reach out to me. I have my mornings available to help you right now. The afternoons are clearly teaching, but in the mornings I can definitely help you. So let's get you going. No reason not to. And so the mornings, that whole first section, you have the whole intro section. So it teaches you all about what you need to know in the Wild Apricot and in Bauer Academy, and where to chat and where to look and where to do everything. And I had a ton of fun with my green screen. That was so cool. And then we released the first challenge, which is how to take a picture. Gotta take a picture. And these ladies are going to be taking pictures of themselves in the garage or where they work on their vehicle. So that's going to be a fun picture, but we're not just going to get the picture. Of course, I had to take it to the next level. Like, hello, you need to put this picture somewhere where you can see it. So they're going to make a little arts and crafts deal, put it up, and then submit the picture. Don't worry. If you're not part of the challenge, you're going to get to see all these fancy pictures because they're going to tell us a little bit about themselves, and then we are going to post this gallery up so you can enjoy all of their pictures as well, which is the part I really love. Then challenge number 2 is going to be coming out this week. And of course, you guys already know what it is. I've been telling you all about it, but I am going to tell you again. It's going to be writing your story, but you're going to get way more details when I release it, right? As you're seeing through those videos and through the written part, you're getting a lot more detail in what needs to be a part of it and how to So we're doing good, ladies. I'm really proud of you, and I really appreciate the feedback that I'm getting from everybody. We did add a new section if you didn't recognize it yet. So instantly I saw that we had a bunch of questions and I needed a Q&A area. So every challenge will now have a Q&A area as well. So there'll now be a minimum of 4 sections in each challenge. The last one being a Q&A. If I see a question from anywhere about that particular challenge, the question will go in there, the answer will go right below it so that everybody has the opportunity to be successful with that information. Yeah, that's what I got. What do you guys got? What do we got? Anybody? Got a question? Are you ready to stir it up? You ready to get going? Everybody ready to get ready to rock and roll? Like we understand where we're at in our world? Yes? I know. It's a challenging spot. Don't forget to go in, if you have not already, to our giveaway. Step 22 is doing the giveaway this month. We have the recovery strap, we have the anchor strap, we have the jack cover, the silent jack, the red straps, we have it all. All right? Yep, so this is the giveaway. And while you're in there, don't forget to also submit somebody for an impact. Like, who's made an impact on you within our group, within Ladies Offroad Network group. Maybe somebody that's now helping you with the resolution, or maybe now that somebody's helping you with the challenge or something along those lines. Or again, remember, this is also just as much about you giving back. So what's a story where you have been able to give back to somebody, and how can you help them as well? All right. So that's the impact program is really cool, and it's just as important. We are going to be taking some of those impact stories and pushing them out on social media. I will tell you that. So be aware of that. That's going to start happening. It was a great idea that came up last night. And I said, yeah, why are we not doing that? That's so easy and so fun. So that is that's going to start happening as well. So I'm excited to start sharing those stories. And then we get to share all of your stories. So yes, you do get to write another story. But Jo Marie, the coolest part about that is you are completely have a different story from last year, especially you. Like, everybody changes within a year, no matter what. But then with the experiences that you all have had the opportunity to manage over the last year, you have a different story. You have a more controlled story. So maybe last year your story was like somebody that is new this year. It says, okay, how did I get into off-roading? Tell us your story of how you got into off-roading. Tell us your story of, why did you go buy a Jeep? Why did you go buy a side-by-side? Why? Tell us why. Like, what was that moment? What was that moment that, oh, I bought it, but I was never going to get it dirty because, yeah, I don't like the dirt. And now, why do you like the dirt all of a sudden? So yeah, it's a completely different story. So that might be your story last year or this year. And then throughout the year, all of your experiences give you a different opportunity. It gives you a different viewpoint, a different perspective, a different thing to think about, a different thing to be successful at. And that is really important too. So it's absolutely a new story. Every time it's a new story. Ro and Lori, why did I wait so long to buy a Jeep, right? Like, why? I love it. Absolutely. Great. So don't be scared of the story. The story is probably everybody's worst one, and that's why I tell people for so long that you're gonna do that. Oh, what's this? Because I wanted to go broke while laughing. Absolutely. Oh, I love it. So what is another question? What do you guys got going on? Oh, Melanie just bought hers last month. Yay! Exactly. So Melanie, like, you have the coolest story right now, and you think, oh, I don't have a story. Yes, you do, girl. You have an awesome story of even just getting to that moment. Like, why? And then this last month, right? Now, think about when you get to do the challenge again next year, how that story is going to be completely different because, well, look at all the fun stuff that you're going to be able to do over this next year. So don't overthink it right now. I'm going to give you tons of tips in the videos so that you can get going on your story. I just am giving you some thought processes because we all know, like, again, back to where's your boiling point and how are you pouring yourself out right now? Are you grumpy or are you happy? And grumpy people are more challenging when you're trying to write a story about happy things. But at the same time, maybe this is what is going to turn and say, it's time for me to stir it up and get happy. All right? Yes. I did get it, Mary, and I'm going to hold on to it for a second because I think you're going to like what I have to say this week. Yeah. All right, what else do you have going on out there? What else do you have going on out there? Any questions? Any feedback? There's a ton of stories up online that you can go read. I loved it last night. Tabby on the leadership call says, yeah, anytime that I'm on an e-workshop and I see a new lady, I go in and see if her story is up. And then I go and read about her. Because, you know, you only get those short intros in the beginning of our e-workshops, but you're still getting to meet each other. And then she says, yeah, I go and read all about them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a great plan. That's pretty cool. Oh, Arlie's going to write about our Ladies Off-Road Network lawn care. What do you think about that, Camille? Camille's in there cutting video right now. We just did washing the beeve care. Yeah, we're just like outside washing not an hour ago. I have Jeep hair, don't care, and yeah, it's big. It's awesome. So any other questions? Any other comments? What else do you guys have going on? What do you want me to talk about? Last night we talked about adding in some challenges. What do the badges look like? I don't have one nearby. I don't have one nearby in order to show you. But it's rectangle. It's about that big. It doesn't look like that at all. But it goes right there. Yeah, I got nothing for you at the moment. It says lifetime member. It's stacked. It goes right there. Oh, Cheryl wants story time. Oh boy, well, what kind of a story would you like? Anybody want to give me a topic? I don't know if I can pull off a story right now. Yeah, I know. See, Arlie, you didn't have, I invested in a lawnmower since you've been here. I've invested in a lawnmower since you've been here, so things have gotten a lot better. What do you mean adding in some challenges? What does that mean? I don't know. I don't know what that was in reference to. Funny. When will new videos for the resolution be posted? So we already have some made. Okay, let me talk through that just for a second. So I already have some made. I already have some like ready to go. And I had to make like a really interesting decision when we decided to extend the resolution. And the decision was based on, we have a group of people that are stuck in the snow and didn't have time to do the work, right? Like this was like the main reason why we extended it. And so there's a group of people that hadn't even really started on it. And I didn't want anybody else to feel overwhelmed. At the same time, now we're coming into the challenge. And what I also didn't want is I didn't want a bunch of ladies to also feel overwhelmed and say, oh my gosh, I have all these resolution projects to do. I'm not going to do the challenge because I have all this to do. And I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want anybody to feel overwhelmed with the resolution where we have the next, 7 months to get it done. And the challenge is only going to be the next 10 weeks. So you have plenty of time to get all of them done, because I even talked about the scavenger hunt. I guess I talked about that last night, where you'll have plenty of time to do the resolution. So what I did, and I guess I should have communicated this better to everybody, apparently, because I had this conversation with somebody else too, is I said, okay, we're going to time out on the resolution of releasing any more new ones. Because I had already gotten myself into a timeout with the King of the Hammers. I hadn't stopped doing the work. Work's going on, but I kind of just like pulled it back a little bit and said, I'm not going to be posting a lot right now where people are going to feel overwhelmed and then not want to do the challenge. So now that the challenge is running, we also had a great idea last night from Marissa about aligning our e-workshops with some of the resolution projects. So she's like, yeah, now that I listened to breaks the other night, like I want the resolution portion of it so that I can go out and work on my breaks. And I'm like, duh, right? We all have our duh moments. Sometimes I'm in my rut too, right? You're going so fast. So that's going to start happening too, because I think that that's super awesome. I think it's a brilliant idea, and we'll be able to manage that also. So you guys are going to have some e-workshops that align with the resolutions. You're going to have more resolutions coming out now that the challenge is rolling and underway, so that everybody feels like they still have a momentum game going. If you are in that zone that was stuck in the snow and you haven't had the opportunity to be successful, well, now you are hopefully digging out. And don't worry, you're going to get some text from me coming up. Again, I wanted to wait till the challenge started and make sure everybody got in. And then you're going to start hearing from me on the resolution, like, okay, check in. You know, let's get into a check-in process. Let's get some data going on here and see where everybody's at. So it's all going forward. It's all going forward. So I answered your question without answering your question, just in case you were wondering. I'll own it. Let's see. Oh, did my new dirt bike arrive? It did. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. Shoot. I don't know. You guys might give me a second, and I'll go get some props really fast, and you will laugh at that little game. Okay. All right. Everybody, hold still. Don't leave. Everybody, don't leave. Copy that? Copy that. I'm gonna hold this right here so that I don't miss any of your comments. I'm gonna go get some props. I'll bring back a shirt too. Just stay. All right. Woo! Oh, almost like fall inside. Hold on. All right, everybody still there? Nobody go anywhere. Okay, I got props. This is gonna be funny. I couldn't believe my brothers did this to me. But hold on. Let me see. Anybody have any questions while I was gone? Photos of the dirt bike, yes. All right. Sit, stay. Good job, everybody. All right. Here we go. So the question was, what does the member code look like? Where's it at? I didn't do it to all of them. Here we go. So this is what it looks like. There you go. Yeah, so that's what the shirts look like. And so it'll match. Like if you have white glitter, it'll match white glitter. Or vice versa. Black or whatever it is. So it'll be the same style. Does that look good? Maybe not? Maybe not? Yeah, so that's what that looks like. But it is helpful, very helpful when you order, right? When you're ordering, to put in lifetime member on there. Because unfortunately the the store and the memory management system aren't talking. They don't talk together. So it is helpful to the people that are helping me make sure that we do it correctly, especially as that list gets longer. Here's another look. So like here's the guy shirt with the teal, and then there's the member, lifetime member. Cool. All right. This one have one? Sorry, I just pulled them out of the shipping room. So there's that one, and there's that. Yeah. Yeah, super snazzy, huh? I know. So thank you to all of you that helped and got your orders in. I got everything ordered and it's coming in. Got a majority of it right now. We're shipping packages on Thursday. So all of the challenge packages are going out on Thursday. All of the shirt packages that I have the shirts for, I don't have them all, are going out on Thursday. So big shipping day on Thursday. So be prepared to be getting things Friday, Saturday, Monday. It's all priority, so that should be good. I'm wearing an old shirt. These are ones that I had for trail training last year. This is just a regular white on black. Yeah. Yay. Okay. Here's a great dirt bike story. So my brother shows up on, anybody good? Everybody good? I can do dirt bike story now. So my brother shows up on Friday night. And he's bringing me a dirt bike. And so the thing is I'm getting one that he's fully prepped, and he's taking mine that has been sitting here for entirely too long. It's embarrassing to tell you how long. And so that's the whole plan. He's giving me a good one. He's taking a bad one. And so I'm excited. I'm excited as all get out. But, you know, trade deals have to happen around here. So that was ton of effort on my brother's part. Like he's really detail oriented, and that's really his thing. I'm not. That's not my thing. Like I do this. This is my thing. So, anyways, part of my deal was he needed a trailer. He needed a flatbed trailer because he got a side-by-side today. Hearts for my brother in his new Can-Am. I know, it's so exciting. I'm so excited for him. I can't even tell you. So he got a side-by-side today, but he needed a trailer for it. He just wanted like a flatbed trailer, an easy one. And they're hard to find in California at a decent rate. So he's like, hey, Charlene, try and find me one around you. And I'm like, sure, no problem. Easy, not a problem. So I kind of looked in my local area at my dealers that I work with, and then I went out into my personal groups and I'm like, hey, who has a trailer? This is what I'm looking for. And so so I found him a trailer, and it was awesome, and it was super cool. But one of the deals was, it was a buddy deal, right, is that Jeep had to stay at my house. So the buggy that was on the trailer had to come to my house, hang out with it, and then the trailer could go away until the buggy has another trailer to hang out on. And I'm like, okay, easy enough. So Friday night, my brother shows up, we unload the dirt bike, we put it in the garage. I'm excited. I have a dirt bike in my garage. I open the door, Piston and Oil are super excited. Wait till you guys see the pictures. I guess I should post pictures of it now. And so it's just exciting to have a dirt bike back in the garage. So exciting. So then my buddy shows up with a trailer. We unload the buggy off the trailer. We just like cluster everything. It was normal Charlene Friday night cluster. And then, you know, now it's cooled off to maybe 90 degrees, maybe 102 in the garage. And my brother and I are going to hang out in the garage, and had another friend over too, and go over the whole dirt bike process. Well, my brother is extremely anal Let's just use that as a word. Like, he is on task with everything, but he's also A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And if you don't do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and I guess I have some of this trait in me too, then it's like, oh, no, you did it wrong. And I'm like, okay, so I'm like, all right, Brent, show me how to start this bike. And he's like, are you kidding me right now? You don't even know how to start your own bike? And I'm like, I know better than to start this bike without learning from you A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, or else I'm going to get my booty kicked, right? And everything just like whoosh, whoosh, whoosh thrown at me. Oh my gosh, my brother just sent me a text. It's on the trailer. Woo, woo. I don't know if he's watching. I doubt it. Maybe, maybe not. But I just saw it go across my screen. It's on the trailer with hearts. Oh, that's so exciting. And he must have heard us talking about him, or maybe he really did. And so the funny part about that is he teaches me, like I already knew, but really. So do this, do this, do this, do this, do this, right? Turn the gas on, pull the choke. It's a KTM. You do this. You hit the button, and then it's not a two-stroke, so you're not allowed, or you gotta put a little bit of gas in, but then you can't hit the gas while it's starting, which we all know that, but hey, whatever. And so then, you gotta leave it on for a while until you turn the choke off. And then I like threw my leg over it. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go up and down the street. And I go, brop, brop. He's like, it's not a two-stroke, Charlene, it's a four-stroke. You can't brop it like a two-stroke. And I'm like, but I want to. And so then off I went down the street around the cul-de-sac and came back and had this big smile. My brother's like, so what did you think about it? I'm like, I don't really know. I was just smiling the whole time. Like, I got nothing else for you right now. I was just like this the whole time. Like, that was the coolest thing ever. I can hardly wait to get on my dirt bike. So yeah, that's going to be fun. So then I parked it and he's like, okay, let me go over all this stuff I brought you. And he brought me like a whole bunch of fluids and a whole bunch of things. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying to be as straight faced as possible because I'm trying to like actually, I really am trying to pay attention, but I'm also being very respectful. Like, he was really teaching me how to do stuff. But at the same time, this part was a little ridiculous. And especially, I swear to God, ladies, I swear that I wanted to videotape this. My face was like this the whole time. You can see, like, it's just like trying not to laugh. So he's like, now Charlene, I don't know if I can do it. Now Charlene, when you come back from a ride, it's very important. Number one, I have to clear all the gas out of my carburetor. And this is how. And so he taught me that. I get it. Fine. Okay. But then it's even more important that you clean the chain. And so here is some chain cleaner. You're going to apply this, and then you are going to use a pressure sprayer in order to then get this off of your chain. Once that is done with the pressure washer, then you are going to apply this chain guard on it. But you're not going to put too much on it, because if you put too much on it, then it's going to go everywhere. And then you're going to put this on. And I'm like, oh my God. And you know what? I just messed up, because that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to clean it and then store it with this on it. And then before I go ride, I'm supposed to put this on it. Oh, I should have recorded it. Oh my gosh, that's even funnier. That's hysterical. But you can also tell I didn't prep that. I ran out and got the stuff and came in. But oh, my life, ladies. My life. So make sure, before you ever do anything. The moment you get home, you get this, and you make sure that you clean your chain, and then while it's hanging out in your garage, you got to keep it nice and fancy, but then you don't want to put too much of this on. If you put too much of this on, it's going to go everywhere. I'm like, okay, I got it. I'm ready. I am ready. Are you ready? All right, that's my story. That's the story you get for this week. I hope my brother's not watching, or I am in so much trouble. I'm going to have him write an essay and say, okay, now what was that again? No, I think you told me that the air pressure that I'm supposed to have is 12 and 14. That's what I remember. It was a Friday night. I knew I should have been writing that down. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Yes, you are going to get videos and pictures of the dirt bikes. Don't worry. I'm very excited about that. We went and got the beef today, if you guys didn't notice that little side comment. So the beef is here. It got washed. It got fueled up. Might be going somewhere for a day or 2 or 3. Just so you guys can get some pictures. Yep. Other than that, I wasn't even drinking diet ginger ale at the time. I don't think. No, it was a water night. It was a water kind of night. So, yeah. I had the cup out. All right, ladies, that's what I have for tonight. I am very thankful for you to be here. I'm very thankful that you allowed me the opportunity to take the beginning time and talk about stirring it up. If you came in late, if you did not listen to the beginning of this, will you please go back and watch it? Please. It's really important. There is some great messages there. It's a difficult time right now. We've all started up. We've all been thrown into it. Take that time. Be successful. Be awesome. And let's go out and make our own plans. You do not have to do what you were doing 60 days ago. You get to do what you get to do right now. Now is your time. Now is your boiling point. Maybe you're still in the rolling boil. I'm not going to tell you when your boiling point is. Just don't get past it. Don't get to that angry mad stage. Come on back, girl. Come on back. And if you're in that weak stage, the weak and the depression stage, all right, boil it up, girl. Boil it up. You got this. You got this. All right? All right. Let's everybody say their goodbyes. I will see you all tomorrow night right here for the e-workshop, where we are going to talk about fire extinguishers and tires are sexy. And then Thursday night on Southern Four-Wheel Drive Associations as well. So very proud of all of you. Keep up the great work on the challenge. We are going to get that resolution rolling again. We got the post editing coming up. Camille's been killing it the last couple days. Very thankful. So say goodbye. Yay. I appreciate y'all. This is so fun. Yes. And welcome to all of our ladies members, lifetime members. And if you have any questions on that, please don't hesitate to reach out. If you haven't ordered your shirts yet, please do. Let's get that going. All right. See you guys tomorrow.